guys, it's Vicky, and today I'm here to share with you my reading plans for October. October is one of my favorite months of the year for obvious reasons. It's fall time, it's Halloween time, so it's all about spooky stuff and gothic stuff, and yeah, I'm so excited. I have a lot of things I want to read this month because of, you know, it being Halloween time and spooky time and fall time, but I'm getting, I think, a little bit ambitious. So this is a tentative TBR. There are a couple of things that I definitely will be reading, but I probably won't get to everything. I did want to mention I'm going to be taking part in a readathon at the end of the month. It is the 18th through the 31st, and it is the Fortnight Frights readathon. Which lasts a fortnight, hence the title. And it is hosted by Seiji over at the Artisan Geek. So I'm super excited because this is the inaugural event for this readathon. It's brand new, and so I'm excited to take part and see what it's all about. There's a bingo board and all that, and I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do for my TBR for that, so I will probably do a separate video later down the line where I talk about the books I'm going to read for that. But I do have 4 books here that I want to read sometime in October, so let's go ahead and get into it. So the first book that I want to read is my priority for October because it is the October pick for my book club that I do with Bobby over at Bobby Reads. We have a book club on Goodreads called Random Reads, and we pick a book to read every other month. So this month, October, we chose to read The Hunger by Elma Katsu, and this one sounds really cool. It's a historical horror, which I haven't read a ton of, but it deals with it's a fictional retelling of the events that happened to the Donner Party in the mid-1800s. It was a group of people traveling via covered wagons from, I believe, Kansas to California, and along the way they had some trouble, to say the least. This is like I said, a fictional retelling because I believe Elma Katsu kind of puts a little bit of a supernatural element in there, that there's some sort of creature or being that is attacking this group as they travel. But I've heard really good things about this, so it should be really fun. So if you want to take part in the read along with us in our book club, I will link it down below. So if you want to join us, it should be a good time. My next October pick is from my book haul revisit that I did not too long ago, and the book that I ended up choosing from that video was Scythe by Neil Shusterman. This is a YA dystopian series that deals with the concept of death being abolished. There is no more war, there is no more hunger, there is no more disease, and so to control the population they have these people called scythes that come and basically randomly kill people to control the population. And so this series deals with, I believe, 2 young people that are training to be scythes rather reluctantly. They don't want to take life, but they kind of have to, because if they don't do this, they themselves are at risk of losing their own lives. So it deals with their experience of training to become these life takers. So I've heard great things about this series. I'm super excited to read it, and it's been a while since I've read a YA dystopia. So yeah, it should be fun. The next book on my TBR is a nonfiction pick, and I chose this book to read right now because this event that this book covers happened in October of 1991. And that book is The Perfect Storm by Sebastian Junger. And it basically deals with this horrible storm that hit the Northeast in October 1991, and the effects it had on this small commercial fishing ship that was caught in the storm, basically. So yeah, this is probably going to be kind of a sad one because I'm sure it didn't end well for the people on that boat, but I still want to read it. And I know that there was a movie that was made. I think Mark Wahlberg was in it. Was it Mark Wahlberg? Was George Clooney in it too? I can't remember, but maybe I'll watch the movie too and kind of compare them. But yeah, this should be a good one. And like I said, I wanted to read it in October because whenever I read nonfiction that deals with a specific event, I like to try to read the book around the time that the event happened. So October, so yeah, looking forward to this one. And then the last book that I have on my TBR for right now is a anthology that is called Eternal Frankenstein, and it is edited by Ross E. Lockhart. And this anthology basically is 16 stories written by various horror writers, and they all have to do with or have some sort of connection to or are inspired by Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. So yeah, you're gonna have stories about reanimating the dead and all that kind of stuff, maybe some philosophical sort of things, which, because Frankenstein also touches on a lot of that too. So yeah, this should be an interesting read. I haven't really heard of many of these authors. The only one that really jumps out to me that I know of is Christy DeMeester. And so yeah, I thought this would be a perfect time to read this, dealing with Frankenstein and all that. And I like to also try to read a short story collection or a horror anthology around this time of year too. It just kind of breaks things up and makes things fun. So yeah, I'll be reading this one this month. All right guys, so those are my plans for now for October 2020. Like I said, I'm gonna have another TBR video down the road where I talk about what I want to read for Fortnight Frights, because like I said, there's a bingo board and I want to, you know, try to get as many prompts in as I can and kind of see what I have on my TBR that I can, you know, make work for it and things like that. So yeah, it should be a really fun time. I will also link the info for Fortnight Frights down below if you are interested in taking part in that. Yeah, so those are the plans for October. I'm excited. Let me know what you guys are planning to read this month. What kind of spooky reads do you have on your TBR? Do you do that or do you not care? Let me know either way. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful October and I will talk with you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.